Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Alyssa Isabel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be baking. So I have the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook and there's a recipe for pumpkin pasties. So I want to go ahead and try to make them. I will not be making the pastry from scratch because I simply don't want to, so I bought some. Anyways, I know I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back. So should be here every Monday. If I'm being a little bit quiet, it's because my house is asleep right now. Don't mind it. But yeah, let's get started. So obviously I'm going to be following the recipe that's in the cookbook to the best of my ability. So let's get started. Okay, so skipping the steps about the pastry, the first thing is going to be just putting everything in the mixing bowl. So let's do that. I'm going to put the camera here so you can kind of see what's going on in the bowl. So it's gonna look awkward because I'm leaning down every time I speak to you. Bear with me, I have no other way to set this up. So this recipe calls for 1 cup of canned pumpkin. I'm doubling it because I'm sharing it with my family and friends. So we're gonna measure out 2 cups out of these cans. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 cup of this mixture in here and go from there. Since I'm doubling the recipe, I'm going to be doing 2 cups. So I bought a little bit more than I needed, but I just wanted to make sure I had enough. By the way, if you have intrusive thoughts of eating this by itself, I don't suggest you do because it's not good. So we're going to pop this in here. Now, 1 more cup of this. I'm just gonna, no, I need a spoon. It's so interesting, like, filming videos. I'm gonna move this up now while I do this. It's so interesting filming videos by yourself as opposed to filming with your friends because I feel like filming with my friends is like so much more chaotic and there's more things to look at. So I'm always asking my friends like to film because I'm scared that filming videos by myself is gonna be boring, but I realized that that's like what my channel is mainly gonna be, is just me. So, but I don't want to like try and make myself interesting. I just hope I'm interesting to someone. Anyways, this stuff also, I love pumpkin pie, I love pumpkin, but it does not smell good, to be honest. But anyway, but yeah, but I feel like my videos with my friends are a lot more fun, and then the videos with me are just a lot more calm. So I don't know. Also, if I'm speaking really quiet, I know earlier I said like I'm gonna speak quiet because my family's asleep, but also I'm sick right now, and if any of you have had a sinus infection before, you'll know that you lose hearing. So I can't really hear how loud I'm being. I can't hear how quiet I'm being. Everything around me sounds really muffled. Yeah. So I've been taking medicine for 3 days. It's a little bit better. I'm in a lot less pain than I was the first day. The first day, my whole left side of my face was in pain, and I literally looked like this. Like my eye was like this all day. So it hurt here, then my eyebrow and my forehead. I had a headache. I had a migraine. It wasn't good. It was not good at all. So, you know. But I mean, it's fine. We'll get through it. So the recipe says to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. So I'm gonna do that right now before I finish mixing this, because that way it'll be preheated when I'm done. Okay, the oven is all preheated. I got my pumpkin in the bowl. Let's add our other seasonings. So we need 1/4 cup granulated sugar. Since I'm doubling the recipe, I need to do 2/4 cup, right? Right? This is a 1/4 cup. It says 1/4 cup granulated sugar. So I've got my sugar here. Let's add 2 of these in. Oh. So it's actually chunky, so I'm gonna have to break it up a little bit. Okay, the sugar is all added. Just gonna tap that off. Sorry for the noise, guys. Okay, now we need 1/8 tablespoon of ground nutmeg. Of course, like I said, instead of using nutmeg, I'm using pumpkin pie. Do whatever you want. I don't know how it's gonna change it, but I'm just doing that because also I don't have nutmeg. So 1/8 teaspoon. What? 1/8 teaspoon? I have a 1/4. It's 2/4, 1/8. Guys, I failed every year of math. I'm not even joking. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, so we don't have a 1/8 measuring spoon because who has a 1/8 measuring spoon? I have a 1/4, so I could either do half of this or I could just do a pinch. I'm gonna just do a pinch. Okay, anyways, so I thought about it. I was gonna do a pinch, but I'm really scared of just doing a pinch, so I'm just gonna do half of this. Oh, so there's actually no way I'm gonna be able. I'm just gonna do a tap. Let me do 2 taps. Okay, so that was definitely more than I needed, but whatever. And then the same amount ground cinnamon. I'm gonna put a little more because I like cinnamon. Apparently I really like cinnamon today. Okay. Time to mix. Cue the mixing montage. Knife, I guess. If this is not allowed on YouTube, I'm sorry. I might just actually hold on. So I'm not gonna show me cutting it. I decided that YouTube probably wouldn't like that. So yeah. So I mean you could see it. So anyways, I'm super excited. Me and my friends were having a Harry Potter marathon. Not all of it, just one night, so definitely not all of it, but a few movies, just for fun. And then if we don't finish it together, I'll probably just finish it on my own. So, yeah. Here's one of my circles. Guys, these are not going to be even, by the way. They're probably all going to be different sizes, so my bad. I don't know what else you could turn these into, but I'm just going to save the dough in case someone else in my family wants to use it. I'm going to make these ones kind of small, and the other ones I think I'm going to make them a little bigger. Because I can. I don't remember how big they were in the movie. I know that they're like handheld desserts, and I know that the recipe says 6 inches, but I don't know. I don't think it matters. Stuff's kind of sticky. These are the scraps. I'm gonna be honest, I could definitely just roll this out into another sheet. That way I don't need to unpackage another one. But I don't trust myself to roll it the right thickness. I also don't think we have a rolling pin. So we're just gonna put this to the side and save it for someone else's use. So basically, let me show you what we got going on here. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the filling in each of the centers and then fold it over, do the little pie edge, and cut some slits into it. So let me show you what that looks like. Since I don't have like a large tripod that I can just bend to my will now, I'm just gonna do it like this while I yap because I can't show you it. So I'm gonna put this on the tray though. Anyways, so one of my biggest, I guess, dreams, if you will, in life is to be an actress. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the most confident person about it. I'm a little bit like discouraged. I just feel like it's not gonna happen for me, which is like a terrible thing to think. If that's what you want for your future, you should be like, oh, I'm gonna go get it, and I'm definitely gonna try. But it's the kind of thing that's like, of course, nobody really knows that's gonna happen to them unless they're like a nepo baby, but nobody really knows like that they're gonna get famous. It kind of just happens, and I don't know. I mean, all I can do is hope, right? But that's what I've wanted since I was a kid. That's why like I've done musical theater my whole life. I can't say that's gotten me anywhere great, but I mean, that's what I liked to do, so, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I definitely think I could be an actress. I don't think it's a matter of like, I'm not good enough, but I haven't set myself up for success in terms of being proficient at getting an agent and things like that. So I don't know, I feel a little bit discouraged, but it's completely my fault. So yeah, but that's why I have a social media for my singing. I don't really post acting clips on there because I don't really do, where did my fork go? Oh. I don't really do things like that. Like, I don't ever film me doing monologues, and I know that's definitely helpful, and I probably should, but I just don't have any right now. I haven't filmed any monologues before, so, you know, something new that I should definitely try, but I haven't yet. But I don't know, a little bit of a insight to who I am. I really want to be an actress. I don't know if I said that in my introduction video. I don't think I did, or not like in the way that I just did right now, but yeah, that's like my biggest dream. I really want to be in movies. I think that would be insane. I'd really like to be in a movie or two or more. I'd love to be like a superhero, but I know nobody sees me as a superhero. It's fine. I'm quite short, so I don't know if they would cast me because literally every comic superhero is like 7 feet tall, so there's that. But yeah, anyways, enough rambling. So I've definitely grown up on Harry Potter. My mom is a huge Harry Potter nerd, so that's where I get it from. I've just always been obsessed with it. I love like everything about it. I think it really like, it's something that I would suggest like everybody show their child, because I think it I think it really encourages like imagination, but also I think it's just so heartwarming, and like it's such a comfort thing. And the fact that it's a series, like, I mean, I also am like obsessed with Twilight, which is also because of my mom. And I feel like series like that, like, it's good for kids to watch that. This one's a little bit misshapen, but we're just gonna power through, even though it looks really bad and it's literally pouring out pumpkin. This is not good. It's okay, guys. This is like if Miss Weasley baked them. You know, they're really yummy, but they're probably not going to be perfectly shaped. This is not the kind that you buy from the market. This is the homemade kind. And you know what? That's better, so. Homemade is almost always better. I say as I roll my pre-made pastry. Look, pastry's a hard thing to make, alright? I stand by my decision. But anyways, yeah. So my favorite Harry Potter character is Fred, if you couldn't tell by the sweater. Heartbreaking for me. I chose that like while I was watching the movies for the first time. He's been my favorite since the first time I saw it. So you can imagine how traumatizing it was for me. Sorry if you've never seen it, and this is a spoiler, but it's been around for a while, so if you haven't seen it and you just like got completely spoiled, well, I wouldn't necessarily say that's my bad. I would say I haven't watched it yet. But anyway, yeah, I really love Harry Potter. It's definitely top like 3. My favorite movie, Prisoner of Azkaban. I love Sirius. I just think it's a really good movie. But yeah. I'm gonna show you guys these when I'm finished folding them up. Okay guys, to be honest, they're quite chopped. There's these ones, a little bit better, still chopped. I just hope they look better when they bake, but we're gonna put some egg wash on and then put them in the oven. I've never egg washed anything before, so hopefully this turns out well. I think it's just supposed to make the outside like more golden, so. Okay, now that I made it, I'm gonna brush it on with a little brush. This is the little brush I have. Let me show you guys. This sure part is so annoying. Yeah. They're all egg washed. Hopefully they don't taste like eggs after this because I've never done this before, so I don't know if I put too much or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. I cut the paper, so we're gonna put it in now. Okay, now this one. I'm not gonna put it, or yeah, I am. Spilling out the sides a little bit, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Put it in the oven. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, my oven got so cold. For 25 minutes, and then we're gonna check on them. Okay guys, we're all finished. While it's baking, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the kitchen, and then I can show you guys the final freaking result. So yeah, hopefully they turn out well. I don't bake a lot, to be honest. I don't do much in the kitchen. anyways, but yeah, hopefully it turns out well. I mean, I don't think anything went like crazy wrong, so we will see, but I'll be back with the final result. All right. We had a little problem with a couple of them busting open, but it's fine. So I'm not gonna taste them right now because I'm not in the mood, but you could see me and my friends eat them in the next video. So yeah, a little bit of a hypo for the next video. Anyways, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed trying something new. I haven't baked or done really anything in a video yet. So yeah, I'll catch you. Actually, I'll probably post the next video on Friday instead of Monday, but depends. So Friday or Monday will be the next video. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in next time. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe.